Yo, yo, yo. It's the Wheelz Show. Man, so this last Sunday, I did my last two songs from my album. And now I have 14. And so I can't wait to, get finished with that next month. Mixing and mastering. And I used to get my cover done, my album cover done from this guy at this company, but he, I guess, left. So now I'm gonna go to Pfeiffer and probably get a cover made on there. But it's gonna be called, Why Not Me with a question mark. But I don't have any really other ideas about it right now. But I'm just excited that I'm already done with it. And now I'm about to buy, some shoes now, do a few more tattoos now. So I'm excited. Like last album was supposed to be done in September, but I had a lot of issues that I ran into on that album, and this time around, been with the same engineer, and we're like in sync together, so it was a lot easier this time around. And I'm thinking mixing and mastering will be, a piece of cake this time around. I thought that was was gonna happen last time, but unfortunately, that didn't happen, and I had to do other things. But for me, I'm not in no hurry to finish, this album. I just, want to take my time with it, and get it done hopefully by my Ryan's Day fundraiser. I need to remember to set up a meeting today for my Ryan's Day and make sure everyone's on board and make sure we have it at the right venue, and hopefully it won't be too late. Like hopefully it'll be October. That's what I'm hoping for. But I don't know, every night I keep telling myself I'm gonna do it, but I always forget. Well, the other night I forgot because I was watching Mad Max. So that new one for Russo, that thing was good. I think that's how you say it, but I don't know. But yeah, that movie go hard, man. I really did enjoy it. So that's probably why I forgot. And then like all the other nights been watching good movies too. So today I'm really hoping that I don't forget. But today my nurse came in later and I went for a walk, and it had cooled down to about 98. But earlier when we went outside before I did my trach care, like clean my neck and stuff, it was like 106 and maybe 107. I went out the other day with my nurse during that temperature when it was like 107, and boy, that heat don't play. My ventilator, it was overheated, and it's been like that, It was like that the whole way home. But I brought extra batteries, so that really helped, a bunch. And so it helped me from worrying too much, cause in the back of my head, I'm always worried that I'm running out of battery, or like something's gonna happen where I can't breathe, and like, or my tube, my circuit pops off on my neck. Like there's a lot of things to, think about, and you try not to worry about them, but they're always there in the back of your head. Like no matter what you do, no matter what you try, you can't get rid of that. It's just part of you now. So the trach is part of me, and I know the ins and outs now. So thank God, like, for that. And I know what works, and I know what doesn't, and like it was a big test doing this ventilator, and that 108, like it would have been bad if we went for a shorter walk, but we timed the walk. I don't know where we timed it from, so it could be more than what it is right now, and it's 7.4 miles, so it might be closer to 8, depending on where we, timed it started, the walk at. So yeah, it's a good walk. I knew it was like 7 miles, but like today, probably went more, so maybe 4.5, something like that. But it was so nice. Like the cloud had covered the sun up, and cooled it down. But it still felt like an oven outside. But I mean, for me, that works a lot because my hand loosens up, warms up, and man, I be driving like really fast, like I'm in NASCAR, man, like hitting them corners, man. Be driving the heck out of this wheelchair, and I could probably get a ticket, man. A ticket, cause I ain't got no seatbelt, and like last time, I had my seatbelt on, my whole tire fell off on my wheelchair, and luckily people were there to help me and get me back in the chair, cause I was like hunched over, and the wheel was on the ground. Like I'm enjoying my ride, and all of a sudden it just slow motion after I was going as fast as my chair goes. So I was just like, man, I'm just hoping that don't happen. But I mean, I feel good with that seatbelt, and my butt's like stuck in this wheelchair. I ain't going nowhere. Like it's not even if you try, man. But yeah, Monday got me a massage. We were with another nurse, so we were doing orientation with him a second time. And we let him do a lot of the things, and like a lot of things, didn't work out like I thought they would. But it was alright. Like I had blowers in my bathtub like jets, and he turned them on, and my whole water went dirty. And then we had to, drain it, clean it, and then start over. And then like in my house, my water don't stay hot, so it was like lukewarm. They was talking about dewasher here and here. I was like, nah, but then eventually he started getting my hair wet. It was just a mess, but I mean, that's rookies, man. For you, they're learning your way, So I had a good time with that, and it was nice having two RNs with me. So that was really really cool, It's not every day you get to roll around with two RNs, registered nurses, So anything happen, man, that was the place for it to happen. But I know where I'm at in my life and my faith and everything. I know God ain't gonna let nothing bad happen to me. I mean, stuff will happen that, is gonna happen. But, I found a way to get through it, And like that's important, just stay positive even when things, don't go your way. And that happens a lot. But the other day I wrote a song on Monday, and it was a love song, of course, because I do that on Mondays. And then it was a little different, like a pop type beat, like the Weekend type beat. And that sounded pretty good. I enjoyed it, and it's easier for me to breathe on there. And it's only like 2 verses that are 8, only 8 bars, so not too bad, pretty short. And then I can space out the chorus a little bit, so I had time to breathe. So that was cool. And then today I got home, killed a freestyle again that I do every day. And then after that I got into a country song, and I was like, man, I want to do something different, So I did a country song, and I'm probably gonna record that today on Thirsty Thursday, So get that out the way. But I seemed to write it. It only took me like maybe an hour, if that. Like I thought I was gonna need more, but I pretty much just wrote a chorus, a little bit of bridge, and then actually a verse first, then the chorus, then a little bit of bridge, and then after the chorus again, a bridge. So it's pretty easy. But I might rap it or sing, or it's like rap kind of. But I'll probably do that same verse on the second verse. Like I've seen people do that a lot. Like on one of my songs I just did, Never Promised. Like that song, man, same thing. I think I put in like a double verse of the same verse, and like it turned out good, and I like it. But The chorus not so much because it has a little too much reverb and yeah, echoes too much. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get rid of that, but I have to wait till I get paid again. So once that happens, man, we gonna be set. Get the album complete, get it knocked out, man. It's hard to believe that's album number 6, and by 2028 I should have 10 albums done. By then, that's my goal. But we'll see what happens from here to there. But until then, man, just gonna keep doing my freestyles every day, and then do my 2 songs out the week, and that really, keeps me busy and keeps me creative, keeps my mind, sharp at all times. Like, there's only like 7 songs I probably have memorized right now. There's a lot more that I want to memorize, but usually for like a concert, a performance, I'll do like 5 songs, and then I'll memorize those 5 songs before that concert. But usually I don't keep all my songs in my head. There's too many songs. Like, there's no way that you can have that many songs in your head, without practicing. And like, when do I really have time to practice, man? Like, my schedule's pretty busy. I mean, I can fit it in there, but I mean, I'm doing enough already. Doing 2 songs a week, freestyling every day, like, that's enough for me. And then I'm adding reading, like, on top of it. But I only read like 5 pages the other day, but I want to keep reading 5 pages every day. But like, some days it's hard, like today. Didn't have time. I mean, I probably did, but I was just doing trade care, hanging out, eating, relaxing and going outside, enjoying that evening heat. So, my walks are really, important for me. And, I always had time for a walk. Like, that's my favorite thing. I love turning my music up, having full control of my wheelchair, like, where I want to go, anywhere I want to go, I can do it myself. I love that feeling, because I don't get to experience that much unless I'm in my wheelchair. That's the only time I experience a lot of freedom. And during my music, like when I'm doing music, man, I don't even think about anything else but music. I'm like in a whole nother world, man. Like when I'm doing music, like this last time I went to the studio, man, there was just so much going on outside the studio. But I just stay calm and listen to it. Just figured out what I wanted to do, because a lot of the times I have to, kind of tweak my songs a little bit. Like, they don't go the way I want them, because I'm actually doing it a different way, like a different style. So that can throw off like some of the lines I have. I might end up short or end up long, one of the two. Or like, good thing with being able to freestyle, you're able to come up, and being, able to write, you're able to come up with anything, like, on the spot like that. That makes it so much easier. So you're not wasting your time in the studio, because it costs money. Time is money in there, so that's always in the back of my head. But I don't give myself no pressure. I did 1 song in an hour. I didn't know I would have enough time, but I did it. So, but make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Wheelz the Rapper, Instagram Wheelz the Rapper, TikTok Wheelz the Rapper, Spotify Wheelz the Rapper. Facebook is just my middle name, Ryan, and then last name Schmidt, SCHMIDT. But I say that just for like family and friends. Like, I used to have like over close to 5,000 friends, but then got hacked. So like, I'm not even worried about that right now, And the only reason that happened is I had everything connected, intertwined. So if you ever think about taking the easy way out and not posting this each time, then, man, you might mess up. So you might want to, just start doing it yourself. It's easier, but Love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for listening and all that, y'all, man. Wheelz, baby.